you've had, bro?
What do you mean by canon? Like they don't happen in the real storyline?
Right, exactly.
No, they don't. They don't have many of those. Where Dragon Ball doesn't have many of those at all. So Dragon Ball stated anything that's not original Broly saga and GT is all part of the story. So like, Heroes, right, with Beast, Gohan, and Piccolo. That's based after the Tournament of Power, so that's a real event. It's just time skipped, so that's a time skip, but it happens, right? And then the Broly movie, where they made Broly an actual part of the storyline and not just a non-canon character, right?
Right.
He got introduced, and when they did that, they brought back the storyline. They actually, I enjoyed how they made him actually form a sentence and have conversations, and he wasn't just a raging fucking demon killing everybody. Like, we got to build a relationship with Broly. Broly has a lover, right? And he lives with people, but he's also OP as fuck at the same time. That was legit, right? That was after the Tournament of Power. And then the new show that's coming. They already announced the teaser poster for it. It's gonna be the Moro arc. You know Moro?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where Goku like masters MUI, right? Like he can just go into it, right? Because he's at that point he's trained, he's developed it. All right, so we'll skip to that, okay? And with that being said, um, Goku's gonna learn his angel avatar, where he has like a light, a big huge version of himself projected, right, and he can use that to attack. Vegeta will start to learn Ultra Ego, right? So everyone's hyped that Vegeta's gonna get a form that I do appreciate how Dragon Ball switched it up with Vegeta and how he was gonna go his own path, right? Whereas like they're
Yeah.
not both chasing Super Saiyan Blue, Super Saiyan 2 Blue, or Super Saiyan 3 Blue. Like they go their own paths. So at that point, it's not easily comparable. Like back in the day, where it's like Goku Super Saiyan 3 and Vegeta can only go Super Saiyan 2, right? Like that was just a big ass difference, and it was always Goku's better than Vegeta, right? But now Goku's better than Vegeta in certain things, and Vegeta's better than Goku in certain things. You know what I mean? Vegeta's more destructive. He has more offensive power, right? And a short burst damage type of deal. Goku beats Ego still. Akira Toriyama said that. Goku still beats Vegeta, right? Because it's a clash of powers, purity and destruction, right? Or divine and destruction, and it even goes in the show. Angels are superior to the gods of destruction. Like it's a given, right?
Right. That's why Xenos are more powerful than destruction than God of Destructions, right?
Yep.
Because Xenos are from divine power and God of Destructions from um
Who do you mean by Xeno? Like the Omni King?
no, like the blue guys, the little two like little blue guys, the tournament of power, like they're Xeno, right? They're whatever, they're Xeno, right?
Those are the Omni Kings.
Yeah, so they're Xeno.
Yeah, they're God. They created everything.
Right. That's what power
And the Grand Priest, yeah.
and that's what power Goku is trying to inherit.
No, so Goku is trying to inherit uh the mastered angelic form, right? So that's gonna be so in a manga, he's already got his halo, but it's around his neck, right? So when it comes to angel power, the higher your halo is on your body, the stronger of the angelic form you are. That's why the Priest's halo is above his head, right? And all the training or all the other angels that train the gods of destructions, they're around their neck area, right? So there's categories of angelic power, and he's trying to reach the top one. Uh, but the Grand Priest in the manga is trying to start a world war between all the destroyed universes, angels, and gods of destruction. Well, he's trying to prevent it right now. As of right now, in the manga, he's trying to prevent that from happening, so he froze them in time. Uh, but there's a theory that he's evil, right? And he's trying to take over the Omni King. But as of right now, there's going to be a new tournament of power, and it's going to have every fucking body busted. But Goku just defeated, by the way, all of the universe, like, you know how there was the top five? I told you he was fighting the top five strongest warriors ever to exist.
Yeah.
He's beaten all of them. He beat every single one of them. They were hard as fuck. He almost lost sometimes, right? But he beat them all. So, and then it's just Grand Priest is number one. So he hasn't gone against Grand Priest. He won't go against Grand Priest for a while because that would just fast forward the process by too much, right?
Right.
So he just defeated the top four, which really is the strongest because we're gonna exclude the Grand Priest, right? So he really beat the strongest. And now
Were any of them Saiyans?
nope, they were all aliens
No, of course.
that were busted as fuck, right? And then Vegeta or Cooler and Frieza fused with Potara.
Oh God.
Yeah. So it's Black Cooler and Gold and Black Frieza, right? Which, by the way, is Black Frieza soloed MUI Goku and Ultra Ego Vegeta when he first got
No.
yeah, yeah, he one punched both of them and knocked them both out, right? But then later on they started to train, and then now they're at this point. And then since then, Goku and Vegeta have gotten new forms of their egos and angelic forms, right? So Ultra Ego Vegeta has the purple hair, but it's in a Super Saiyan 3 hair length, right? So
Okay.
it's Super Saiyan 3 hair, but it's purple with the design of a god or destruction, right? Like Toppo.
Yeah.
And then Goku, he got his tail back in the form, and then he's got the Super Saiyan like 4-ish hair, but it's white with a halo around him. That's his new form, and then they introduced that, and then they popped up because Frieza, in the middle of him fighting the strongest, right? He brought Vegeta in to help him, right? Because you can bring people in and tag them in, right? So they were tagging in each other while fighting Goku. The top four were tagging each other in. It was not fair, but Goku got the option to tag someone in. He brought Beerus, and Beerus was like, "Fuck this! This isn't my problem," right? So Beerus said, "Fuck that." And then he's like, "Okay, I'll get Vegeta." He brought Vegeta in, and Vegeta's like, "Are you fucking stupid?" Yada yada. Like, the world's about to end, right? Gohan and them have been defeated, right? And I'm the only one left, and you just brought me here, right? So they're like, "Oh fuck, let's pause this fight. Let's go back to Earth." And now, Vegeta and Goku are fighting Fuse, Cool Liza, right?
Jesus Christ.
They just shit on Cool Liza, by the way. They shit on Cool Liza. They busted them out of the form, and then they went in and just fucked their shit up.
Jesus.
Yeah.
They need to make that a show. I'd watch
It's
it.
after Moro. It's gonna be after the Moro arc. Well, no, because Moro arc, and then there's gonna be the Granola arc. Granola is he's a species of alien, right? And the Saiyans, like way back then, when they would go Great Ape and destroy planets and shit, right? They destroyed Granola's planet, and Granola was left alive with his mother, and a Saiyan saved him and his mother, right?
Mm-hmm.
But he was still pissed at Saiyans. He wanted to kill them all, so he went to the Shenron and wished to be the strongest in the universe, right? He's in Goku's universe, so he got the power of the strongest. This is after the Moro. This is way before the top five, right?
Yeah.
And he starts to solo Ultra Ego and MUI, right? And then they get their avatar forms, and then they just start shitting on Granola. Not shitting, but they start beating him, right? But turns out guess who saved Granola's family?
Bardock.
Yep. Bardock was the one who saved him, and then I forget who told him. It was one of the like an angel or
I called.
a Kai or something. One of them told him, and then he looked at Goku, and then like it was like a flashback of Bardock, and he's like, "Oh fuck," you know what I mean? I'm fighting the wrong motherfucker. And then he realized he was really fighting the wrong motherfucker when he started to get his ass beat. That's when he really realized. Bro, we haven't played Need for Speed in a minute. Now that I think of it, I see it on my fucking desktop, just chilling there.
Have they done like I don't know. I feel like I should know this if they have done anything like that, like a Naruto Minato thing. Have they done that for Goku and Bardock?
What do you mean Naruto? Oh, where they meet the fathers?
Yeah, like they meet, like they like somehow managed to meet each other.
Only in fan made.
Okay, I thought I yeah, about to say I don't think.
There's fan made where they they meet. It's still good to read and watch because there's a lot of fan made Dragon Ball that goes on for chapters and chapters, and it's really good, like animation wise, like manga panels. Like whoever did it probably worked for Dragon Ball, right? So the panels look like it's from the actual manga book, but it's just a different story. But they find Nappa and Raditz and train Nappa and Raditz. They both learn Super Saiyan 2 and shit, right? And then Bardock and uh, what's his name, King Vegeta, uh, both learn Super Saiyan 3. It's like, what the fuck? And I don't understand how anyone can say One Punch Man is stronger than Goku. Put it in this way: when Vegeta first went to Earth, right, to find Goku and Raditz, or to find Raditz initially, but Goku was there. King Vegeta was strong enough to wave his hand and destroy 3 planets without Super Saiyan below a 9,000 power level, right?
Base form.
Base form. This is in the actual anime, right? So, how can you say at base or MUI Goku cannot beat Saitama? He's not even on a planetary destruction level. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? And King Vegeta, when Goku was a baby, was destroying planets with his hand, with a wave of his hand. And then they're like, oh, well, you know, it just takes 1 punch. You think that motherfucker's gonna touch Goku? You know what I mean?
Right, he's not fast enough.
And on top of that, right? Goku, when he went MUI in the Tournament of Power, right? When he caught Jiren's attack, right? He caught it and just like flicked his wrist and it dissipated. When he stomped his foot and you saw that galaxy, he created a galaxy when transforming. Get the fuck out of here if you think some motherfucker's just gonna punch him and beat him. Get the fuck out of here. I low-key want to play Apex, to be honest, but we can play with you.
Go ahead, bro. You're chilling.
You want to play with?
I'm pretty high.
It's okay. We're literally in bronze, dude. You know what I mean? And the strat is to get 2, 3 kills or 1 kill and wait till top 5. And then just third party. That's what we've been doing. I've been popping. You should have watched my streams. You could go back and watch them. I've been popping the fuck off, carrying these motherfuckers. We could try, and if you're like if we're just fucking fumbling and doing that, we'll get back to league. You down?
I'll play a couple.
But if we're doing good, I guess we'll just continue. I don't know if I'm getting set up right now, but I got a lot of fucking weird people. Not weird, but just random females adding me from Indiana and Ohio. I don't know if someone's trying to test me. It's not gonna work, motherfucker.
What do you mean, bro?
Not a photograph. This is one of my pencil drawings, and I did this piece in 100 hours, but I did that in 1 week. So it was one of the busiest, craziest, most fun weeks of my life. I love how it turned out, and I hope you like it too.
All right, I'm about to get into one.
Belly Warrior. Fuck yeah. Who you playing, Belly Warrior, so I don't take your legend? Because I don't give a fuck who I play.
We've got a job to do, so shift your carcass. These wings aren't just to get around.
Revenge is merely an opportunity for improvement.
Introducing your champion.
A win don't come easy.
I wish I made
For
it
you.
game mode was like, motherfucker, you have to have a microphone. You know?
Valkyrie's Jumpmaster Actual.
yeah, favorite.
Follow my heading.
Oh, second.
I love this part! Let's check that quadrant.
Perfection. That location interests me.
Head on the swivel. Bogey landed near me. Wings up.
I don't appreciate how it starts at negative 50 LP and
Bro, that's a big tax.
Round one.
Bro, why is this nigga here, bro? Of course, bro. Get the fuck out of here, nigga.
Wings out.
Haha, that's why I found one of these bad boys.
Wings up.
Oh shit, where the fuck are you? We're getting lit up too.
Could use some help here.
nice. What the fuck? Getting this shot in, I got stuck.
Opening fire.